Hey fam, welcome to Cashflow Quadrant Studio. Today, in this video, I will tell you how I started earning in Web3 and DeFi. And trust me, it is going to be a step-by-step guide, so let's begin the journey. When I first heard people talking about making money in Web3, I honestly thought it was just hype. But after I took the time to understand how it actually works, wallets, DeFi, airdrops, staking, I realized there's a genuine opportunity here if you approach it the right way. So, in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I built my own Web3 foundation week by week, from installing my first wallet to earning small but real income through DeFi and community projects. Week 1, laying the foundation. Week 1 for me was all about setting up my environment safely. The first thing I did was create a completely new email just for crypto. This keeps your main inbox isolated from the inevitable flood of newsletters and phishing attempts that come with this space. Then I installed MetaMask, which is a non-custodial wallet. That simply means I control the keys, not some company. When MetaMask generated my seed phrase, those 12 secret words, I didn't screenshot it or save it on my computer. I wrote it down on paper twice and stored each copy in different physical locations. I funded the wallet with just about $20 worth of ETH, nothing more, transferred from my Binance account. It was enough to pay for gas and test small transactions. Finally, I read up on basic crypto safety. MetaMask's Learn section and Ledger's Start Guide are fantastic. The key takeaway? Never share your seed phrase, never click suspicious links, and always verify you're on the official domain. That's the bedrock of every step that follows. Week 2, learning and earning safely. Once my wallet was ready, week 2 was about earning while learning. I discovered Coinbase Wallet's Quests, mini lessons where you interact with blockchain apps and get tiny crypto rewards. I also explored rabbithole.gg, which lets you complete on-chain tasks for real tokens. It's like Duolingo for Web3. You learn by doing. While the rewards aren't life-changing, the experience is. I learned what it feels like to approve a transaction, pay gas fees, and see tokens arrive. That's hands-on education. Every day, I'd also check CoinGecko for price data and DeFi Llama to track which protocols were growing. Think of these as your dashboards for the Web3 economy. By the end of week 2, I hadn't made much money yet, maybe a few dollars, but I'd built priceless confidence in how Week 3, the airdrop strategy. Week 3 is where the fun begins. Airdrop hunting. Airdrops are free tokens projects distribute to early users. I started by following credible projects on Twitter, X, and joining their official Discord servers. Then I bookmarked airdrops.io and CoinMarketCap's airdrop pages. These sites curate legitimate opportunities, but here's the rule: never trust a DM claiming to send you free tokens. To qualify for airdrops, I interacted with new decentralized apps on Layer 2 networks like Polygon, Arbitrum, and Optimism. I made tiny swaps, created profiles, and bridged small amounts of crypto. These small actions often make you eligible later when the project launches its token. This week taught me patience. Many airdrops take months to arrive, but the ones that do can easily turn a few dollars worth of gas into hundreds in rewards.
Week 4, practical swaps and on-chain tracking. By week 4, I wanted to get practical, actually swap tokens and read on-chain data. I opened Uniswap and swapped $5 worth of ETH for USDC. It sounds simple, but that single click teaches you about slippage, approvals, and gas optimization. After the swap, I copied the transaction hash and viewed it on Etherscan. This is where blockchain becomes real. Every detail, from wallet addresses to contract calls, is transparent. That habit, checking contracts before interacting, saves you from scams later. Then I revisited DeFi Llama to see how Uniswap's total value locked, TVL, had changed. When TVL rises, it often signals user trust.
Week 5. Low-risk passive income. Now that I knew how to transact, I moved into earning passively. This was my first introduction to staking. I learned that staking means locking your crypto to help secure the network and in return earning rewards. But instead of locking directly, I tried liquid staking with Lido and Rocket Pool. I staked a small amount of ETH and received ST-ETH, a token that represents my staked position. The beauty of this? I could still use that ST-ETH elsewhere in DeFi. Before staking, I read the docs carefully. There's always smart contract risk, and if you stake on exchanges like Coinbase, you must accept custodial risk too. But this week changed how I viewed Web3. My assets could work while I slept. Even if the yields were small, it was genuine passive income from decentralized infrastructure. Week 6, exploring NFTs. Optional, but eye-opening. By week 6, I wanted to explore something creative, NFTs. Even if you're not into digital art, learning how NFTs work helps you understand blockchain ownership. I connected my wallet to OpenSea in read-only mode and browsed collections. I didn't rush to buy anything. Instead, I joined a few Discord communities and watched for free mints. Free mints often just cost gas. Some projects later became valuable, others didn't. That's why I treat NFTs as learning, not investing. Week 7. Yield farming and liquidity provision. Once I understood staking, I stepped into yield farming, providing liquidity to earn fees or rewards. I started small with a stablecoin to stablecoin pool on Curve Finance. This minimizes volatility while teaching the mechanics. Then I tracked my returns versus gas costs. On Ethereum mainnet, gas can eat profits fast, so I experimented on Polygon and Arbitrum, where fees are much lower. Before providing liquidity anywhere, I checked the protocol's audits and community reputation. Tools like Certic's audit database and DeFi Llama's TVL metrics helped confirm which platforms were trustworthy. Week 8. DAOs and scaling your earnings. By week 8, my focus shifted from small experiments to contribution. That's when I discovered DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations. These are communities where you can actually work and get paid in crypto. I joined a DAO focused on education and started helping with writing and content moderation. Within weeks, I earned tokens for my contributions. Alongside that, I explored Crypto Jobs List, a site that aggregates Web3 gigs. Roles range from community mod to design to marketing. Even without coding skills, there is a place for you. I built a routine. Every Monday, I'd scan airdrops.io for new opportunities. Midweek, I'd complete a rabbit hole quest. Weekends, I'd check DeFi Llama for TVL trends and decide where to focus next. That rhythm turned my curiosity into consistent, measurable growth. Before I wrap up, here are some key lessons and what to do next. Looking back, 8 weeks of small, consistent action transformed how I view online income. I didn't need to gamble or chase moonshots. I just had to build a secure setup, learn by doing with small funds, follow projects early, stake and earn passively, and contribute to communities. That's the essence of making money in Web3. Participate early, stay safe, and provide value. If you found this walkthrough helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on bell notifications, because in my next video, I'll show you how to build a simple on-chain portfolio tracker to monitor your earnings in real time.